YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 7 of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team Recruit 'em All playthrough. Today, we finish off the main story of this game, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Now, last time out we went into the Magma Cavern and faced off against Groudon in an effort to rescue Team ACT. After returning here to Pokemon Square, Xatu revealed to everybody the true cause of the natural calamities. And there is a meteor, what this game refers to as the falling star, hurling its way directly towards us. Now, even though Squirtle and Trico are very powerful, they don't have the sauce to take down something like that. Therefore, we need to seek out the assistance of Rayquaza and convince the almighty dragon to destroy this meteor. Now, apparently, Alakazam and Xatu are going to combine their psychic powers and teleport Squirtle and Trico up to the Sky Tower where Rayquaza resides. So let's get this thing started, and let's have a little fun here. Now, before I jump into it, let me go ahead and showcase the item set that I'm going to be bringing into this dungeon, because we're still going to need a few Reviver Seeds, right? It is a Rayquaza after all, and we're going to have to fight Bro in order to convince him to help us out here. So we're going to go in there with a handful of rocks like I always do, and I'm going to bring in 3 apples, 2 orange berries, 4 Reviver Seeds, again, just in case. And then 3 elixirs and also a link box, because just in case I step on a PP0 trap, I want to be able to relink my attacks here. Or if they become delinked because I use them too many times. Now also there is another small change from this whole playthrough thus far. Towards the very end of the playthrough, I checked the Kecleon shop one last time after returning here to Pokemon Square. And Bro did finally have a copy of Ice Beam, which obviously Rayquaza Dragon Flying, he's 4x weak to ice, right? So I went ahead and I slapped Ice Beam onto Squirtle, and I currently have it linked with Bite. Now, it's kind of funny because Ice Beam only has 8 PP, so in order for this to never become delinked, I can only use Ice Beam 7 times. And that way, same with Bite, right? Because they go hand in hand. So really, I'd be wasting the last 12 uses of Bite, which is a waste. But again, we can just Elixir it every time and then get back the recovery for the full PP. And then that way get max uses out of Ice Beam, especially when we go to fight Rayquaza. But we're just going to have to rely on Water Gun Bubble throughout the majority of the dungeon to get all the way up into Rayquaza. So let's go ahead and have a little fun here. And I got to figure out how to actually get up to Sky Tower. Alakazam is the one who's going to combine his psychic powers with Xatu, so let's talk to this guy. I will set out to confer with Xatu. You leave tomorrow. Prepare for your journey before then. Okay, maybe it was talking to Trico, actually, I think. Squirtle? Are you all ready for the sky? Let's do this, brother. Yep, looks like we're ready to go. We leave tomorrow. So let's get plenty of rest for tomorrow. Alright, man, how many times you gotta say it? Tomorrow. Let's give it everything we can, Squirtle. Bro just said tomorrow 3 times in, like, the span of 10 seconds. That was crazy. Oh, okay, we gotta have another cutscene with the dream, though. Urgh. I feel horrible. Why is the dream purple this time? Normally it's yellow. This is a dream, isn't it? But why? Why do I feel this terrible? This is the first time... Ah, that's why. Bro's out here clicking Dream Eater. That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. How do you like Dream Eater? Horrible, isn't it? But who would have thought you were also human before? Didn't expect that. But who cares? Someone like that is sure to be some lowlife. I'll expose you yet. I'll expose what's in your heart with Dream Eater. Man, get the hell out of my house, Gengar. Something's coming. Oh, I hope this is Gardevoir right here to save the day. I think it is. What? What is that light? It's coming closer. Yeah. We'll see you later, buddy. Get out of here. The pain. It's going away. This is better. That looks like my normal dreams here. Gardevoir? Gardevoir, will you tell me now? Who or what I am? Yes. The time has arrived. Why you have come here. I will tell you all there is to tell, young turtle. Squirtle, you have come to save this world. Come to save the world of Pokemon? I did? Yes. We learned that the world has faced extinction. And so, we sought a hero. But though we searched, nowhere could we find our hero. We became discouraged. When we came across a human, Squirtle, you were that human. What? Wait a second. Hero? Me? That's too much. I'm not anything special like that. Yes. This is also what you said the first time we met. You said you were not strong. But what we sought was not power merely for display. We sought true courage. True courage? I'm even less confident about that. That too is what you said when we met. It was then you said this. To see if you were worthy to be our hero or not. You asked if we put you to the test. And only if you were found to be truly worthy, then you were to be told the truth. To fulfill your role, clear of heart and mind, then you chose to erase your memory as a human, and became a Pokemon of your own will to fight alongside your friends. That is how you came to be in this world. I did that? Your courage has been proven. Without question, you bear the role of saving the world, and that role is soon coming to its end. Stopping the meteor from crashing into this world? That is my role? Yes. And when that is accomplished, you can return to your human world. Oh. So I can go back to being a human? Wait. But that means... Yes. It means parting ways with Trico. Trico. I have to leave? Trico feels great kinship with you, Squirtle. So Squirtle, if you were to leave, your friend would be heartbroken. But there can be nothing done. Because there are encounters, there are also farewells. I too once had a friend beyond value. Truly, I cherished our friendship. But my friend has gone away. It fills me with sadness still, losing my friend. But we will meet again. That is what I believe. What was that? Who was it? Someone appears to have been looking into your dream. But it is fine now. Whoever it was ran off. All that remains in this dream is a feeling of sadness. That Pokemon, I think it ran off crying. It will be morning soon. Au revoir. We'll be seeing you around, Guardy. Alright. The next morning. Let's head off to Sky Tower, man. We're ready to do this. Good morning, Trico. How you doing today, buddy? Did I sleep well? I did. Thank you for asking. This is it. Let's go, Squirtle. We're off to the sky. Alright. One last showdown. Let's get it. Now, of course, you know, this is a Recruit 'em All playthrough like I've been saying in every episode of the playlist, but obviously this just concludes the main story in part 7 today, but it's going to probably be closer to like 20 or 30 videos in the playlist, so there's still a long way to go. There's actually quite a bit of post-game content in this game. I've still never experienced it all. Where am I supposed to go here? Am I looking for Alakazam? Maybe I actually just had to go down and it might say Sky Tower as an available dungeon. Oh, okay, it does. My bad, my bad. Yeah, so we got, you know, just because we're finishing the main story today, like I said, there's a bunch of post-game missions, dungeons to check out. But we got to keep playing until we have a living dex of all 386 Pokemon, so there's still a lot more coming in this. Oh yeah, we got to teleport to the sky, that's right. Ah, good of you to come. I'm not even going to try to read that, that was just a quah. What's going on? What is Xatu doing? It is almost ready. The teleport gem. Teleport gem? Yeah, Trico, because we don't have wings, bro. We can't just fly up to the Sky Tower. Bro's got to hook us up with a teleport gem here. Okay, Xatu. I see you cooking. It is made. That's it? This is the teleport gem. This will deliver you to the world of the sky. Now, Squirtle, accept. Okay. Thanks, buddy. That was made using the powers of psychics. By me, Alakazam, and... Oh? Ooh, Gardevoir? Ah, a ghost-type Pokemon. We received help from it. So Gengar actually did something good in his life for once? It's kind of sus. Gone away, it seems. Who could it be? Ha! It must be Bashful. Let it be. Now, I must ask you this one last time. This journey will be fraught with considerable danger. Will you still go? 100% yes. Let's get it. Of course we will. We have to get Rayquaza to destroy that falling star, right? If that will bring peace, I'll gladly give my life for it. Damn, Trico. Ain't nobody said you had to sack yourself. Actually, bro is going to get one shot by any kind of flying attack that Rayquaza has, so that checks out, actually. That's my wish. Alright. Relax, buddy. And when that wish comes true, Gardevoir said... Oh yeah, I didn't have to read that out loud. It was just a thought in Squirtle's head, but whatever. You can return to your human world. This will be my last adventure with Trico. Squirtle, let's get this done. Say no more, buddy. Let me pull out this teleport gem and we're off. We're counting on you. Trico, Squirtle. Don't worry, Alakazam. I got you, brother. And away we go. Now, if I remember right, you can't actually return to Sky Tower in the post game. You just have to find the HM move for fly, and then like have it in your inventory. Then you can fly up here. Ow, wow. Where are we? We're in the clouds, buddy. What? Squirtle, this is so cool. We're on the clouds. Damn right. If you look at the minimap too, there's like a yellow dot in the top right corner of the minimap. We're just literally in the clouds. Oh, wow. Squirtle, look up there. Hey, yo. They didn't have to go so hard on the graphics, though. It's intense. It's a huge tower of clouds. Let's go climb it. It's at the top of this tower. That's where Rayquaza is. Squirtle, let's do our best on the climb. How do you know that Rayquaza is at the top, Trico? Have you been here before? Oh, nah, not Shedinja. Good thing I have Bite. So can I actually not hit him with Water Gun? Is that... I wonder how Wonder Guard actually... We're about to find out. Also, Trico might have Pursuit. I don't remember his moveset. No. Because Pursuit actually just works like counter in this game for some reason. It doesn't actually do damage. So Trico has Pound, Absorb, Quick Attack, Bullet Seed. I need to put all these back on. I just turned on Bullet Seed for like the boss fight against Groudon because it obviously does a lot of damage to Groudon. Multi-hit moves are very broken in this game. I'm going to go for science here. I'm just going to go for Water Gun Bubble and see if it does anything. Okay. Wait, so Wonder Guard's kind of cracked though. I bet you we can kill it with a throwable. Okay, they are set to the hotkey. Oh, I missed. I'm just kind of experimenting with stuff here. Okay, so he does get hit by throwables. Oh wait, I want that rock bag. All right, we do have the X-ray specs on, of course, so I can see all of the items on the floor. There's another copy of Attract, which is not bad. That other item down there is way too far away, so we're just moving on here to the next one. All right, so at least I'm not hard-walled by Shedinja. We do have Bite if I need it. Oh, this Pokemon is so annoying right here, Shuppet. We're in a bad spot, actually, where I'm currently standing because you cannot attack a Pokemon when they're in the wall. So I have to pull this Shuppet out of the wall, but I'm not going to be able to. We have to keep walking here. Now next step, then it'll come out of the wall and I can throw a rock at it. Trico missed the Absorb, nice. Shuppet is a major pain in the ass. Really all Ghost-type Pokemon are. But most of them don't really play a big role in the post-game. Specifically, I'm really referring to Purity Forest, right? Like the hardest dungeon in the game. So Shuppet, I believe, is actually the only Ghost-type that appears in Purity Forest. Dude, but having a teammate here is so bad because now... again, the same thing's going to happen. Trico's going to block it from coming out the wall there. Okay, he went for Bullet Seed, though. That's going to OHKO it. Well, I rolled a 2-hit Bullet Seed and only went 1 for 2, so never mind. It did not OHKO it. But this thing is so annoying, man. It just... Because again, you can't hit ghost types inside the wall. You can't hit them with normal attacks, however. So even though Trico's going for quick attack, it's not immune. Like, there is no immunities in this game. I need to step up and take this thing out because... Okay. I just double missed bubble water gun. Kind of annoying. All right. We'll grab this this jelly bean because why not? And then head. Okay, there's just Shuppets everywhere. Get me off this floor, man. I don't know what's worse, that or this, because Fortress is also a very bulky Pokemon here, but yeah, I guess we're strong enough as a Squirtle. Damn, those water attacks be hitting right now. We grew a level too, which I didn't even think to check before we started here. I'm learning a new move at 28. What is it? Protect? You're trolling. Get this out of here. All right, we'll take the stat gains though, but well, really it's just +3 HP. But yeah, not interested in Protect at all. And if you look at the mini-map, there's no other enemies currently on the floor. They will spawn in as I'm walking around. You'll see red dots start to appear, but there's one. But at least it's free for the moment to go exploring and grab this Detect Band. What does the Detect Band do? I'm not even familiar with that. A hold item that boosts the Pokemon's evasion. Okay. So it doesn't actually protect you from damage. It just boosts your evasion to hope that the attacks miss. Interesting. Does this actually just go all the way back? It does. Okay. There's definitely no stairs over there. So a Detect Band boosts evasion. I might have to remember that if I ever find it in Purity Forest. Because technically it technically kind of functions as Protect, right? Because if they move or if they miss the move, it's the same thing as if you Protect to avoid damage. But that was funny that we tried to learn Protect and then found a Detect Band right after. I just find that interesting. All right, here's the stairs. Also some thorns, but I don't need the thorns. We'll roll with the gravel rocks. Great, this guy again. As long as I hit it with double water attack, yeah, it's easily gonna get smoked. But well, Squirtle's gonna take a quick nap. And unfortunately, Trico will not step up to go attack it. I don't know if I need to turn on like an IQ skill for that or something, but again, that's my bad for not really reading up about how the IQ skills work. Okay, I was really hoping that was not another Shuppet. This is the last enemy on the floor, at least for the moment. And Trico also hits a level, not bad. Oh, learning a new move. Mega Drain with 17 PP. Well, that's only 1 PP less than Absorb. Why would I not take this? Also, I feel like I don't really need Pound. Because again, like stab moves in this game are a lot more important than, well, in some cases even super effective hits, oddly enough, which I know that might sound weird, but they're definitely better than all normal attacks. Because normal, of course, cannot hit anything super effectively. Quick Attack is useful, though, so I'm going to keep Quick Attack instead of Pound. Well, we're just going to roll, oh, there's another item up here. Spikes. We're going to roll triple grass attacks with just Quick Attack so that Trico can hit through me when he's standing behind me like that. Alright, this place is just riddled with jelly beans. There's another one. And more spikes, okay. I probably won't even be able to hold this many if I keep finding them like this, all these gray ones, but yeah, the bag's already full. I'm just gonna eat these things and boost my IQ a little bit. Again, not entirely sure what this does, but I know it does something good. Whenever you eat a jelly bean, it's always a good thing, right? We'll take those. Grab these coins real quick. Another jelly bean and a masquerain. Let me step like this so that just in case I miss one of these link combo attacks, Trico could take it out. Okay. I'm also gonna eat that other gray gummy. Oh, and I have a sky gummy too. Let's rip this real quick. Why not? I got a new IQ skill, the non-trader. Let's see what's up here in this top right room. Okay. Masquerain can just float over the empty space right there. Okay, I'm almost need to elixir already. Linking Ice Beam Bite was not the best idea because, again, like I was explaining before I jumped in here, I'm gonna rip through that PP very, very quickly. And I only brought 3 elixirs with me. I guess I haven't even used it yet, so I can go, before I elixir, I'm gonna go ahead and use that for a little bit. It's raining on this floor. Okay, that's alright. It's going to boost my water attacks, but unfortunately I'm going to switch over to Bite Ice Beam. I'm going to save that last use of Bubble Water Gun for something that I really need it for. 568, that's an insane amount of experience points, actually. I wasn't even really paying attention to the experience on these guys, but I should start looking. Okay, 216's terrible. So we like Soul Rocks around here. Hey, buddy. Come here real quick. See if we can hit 29 before we find Ray. That'd be pretty cool. A Warp Scarf is not bad. That's a decent item. Return? Now that's a terrible item. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in the corner right there. Leave it behind. Another Jelly Bean. Oh, hey, buddy. This is why you should never step up to the Pokemon. You should just do the little attack to make them come to you. Because I just walked right into a Hypnosis. That was kind of dumb. Alright, Trico, get him. There you go. Actually, I'm debating picking up this copy of Return. I have the space for it. I'm going to bring it with me. Because I guess, like I've said before, Frustration is like the best attack in the game. But whenever I say that, I'm referring to Purity Forest specifically because you have to go into that dungeon as a level 1 Pokemon. So you basically have no happiness value. And regardless of even if your happiness ranks up in Purity Forest, the damage never changes on Frustration. It's just a set 45 damage every single time throughout the entire 99 floor dungeon. So that's kind of why it's like the most broken attack. This guy also has Bubble. It's annoying. Oh, I missed my regular attack. This thing shouldn't have that much HP left. Okay. Anyway, what is this gold spec? So these like the scope lens? Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that. I've seen them before, so that's why I knew it was a scope lens, but I don't remember if there's multiple like gold spectacles. I think that's the only one. I need to go this way for the item anyway. What's Coughing doing in here? Okay, so we're almost need to elixir again. We got one more use of each combo attack, and then it's elixir time. This way to the item. More coins. Okay, here's a big chunk of experience. Oh, here comes another ghost, too, walking through the walls. It's Duskull. So let me go back to Water Gun Bubble. We're going to take Duskull out with this. Just got to force him out the wall. And then we'll rip an elixir here. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Now we just gotta find the stairs. So there's a bunch of long hallways. Okay, there we go. With a purple jelly bean. The old grape jelly bean. Let's eat it. Okay. I can always, once I figure out what these things even do, I can farm more of them in the post game. So instead of just leaving them behind for now, I might as well just eat them. Because again, there's no harm, no foul in doing so. If anything, it's actually beneficial every time you eat one. Was that a Scizor? Oh no, it's Ledian. Alright. Who just spawned over there? Coughing spawned in that room and grabbed the coins and ran away. Let's chase after him. No, I'm kidding. I'm just trying to find the stairs. Bro can have the coins. We're out of here, man. Alright, floor 11. Well, floor 12 if I want to. Let's see, how many items we got here? 5. These floors are very annoying, though, with the... Whenever you find a hailstorm... Dude. I can't. I need to force this guy out the wall, man. There we go. Ghost types. Now, when you are confused like this, I can't actually control which way I walk until it wears off, so. But I think I was starting to talk about Sandstorm and Hail. Those floors are very annoying. Here we go again with this guy. You know what? I'm just going to take it out with a Bite Ice Beam. Out of here, Duskull. Because, yeah, the passive chip damage that always, like, slows you down while the animation goes off, it's kind of annoying. It's not really a big deal in something like this, because I'm so high leveled, right? Like, we're in no risk of getting KO'd because of the weather, but Sandstorm and Hail are noteworthy, along with status conditions, especially Poison, whenever you're in Purity Forest, because, you know, again, you start at level 1. By the time you encounter the weather floors, you might be like level 10 or whatever. Oh, it's another apple, but I'm out of space. I'm just gonna eat it. So you know, for example, if you walk around on a floor for too long and can't find the stairs, you will get KO'd to, especially to Poison, but even weather sometimes can end up knocking you out. So it's never fun. What is this? Another X-ray specs. That's great. Of course I'm taking this with me. Let's eat the clear gummy. That's perfect. The X-ray specs that Squirtle's wearing right now are the one and only copy that I've ever found in this playthrough. Get him, Trico. Oh, you missed. Great. Oh, wonderful. Let's take it out with a rock. Alright. If Water Gun Okos, which it did, then I can get this bubble on Altaria for free. I did 53 damage to it, but didn't notice us and it ran away. Whatever. Another one of these, but again, my bag is still full. Let's go take a peek up here, see what these two items are. Couple of pink jelly beans. Strawberry flavor, or watermelon. Let's eat them. Alright, cool. On to floor 13. I have no idea how many floors this dungeon is, but if I had to guess, probably 20 or something like that. Okay, well, we found the stairs. Let's just go. I don't really need all those spikes. And here's the stairs again. Somebody found a detect band. Okay. I think it was that Mon up top, because there was 2 items up there. Let me see what this other item is real quick. More spikes. Alright. Let's just keep it pushing here. I really don't have that many elixirs. Again, I came in here with 3 and I've already hit one. So I can't really be exploring too much. Is this a monster house? Most likely. I was just going to say, I started to say that I don't want to explore around too much because I'm going to drain all my PP before we even get to Rayquaza. And as I started to say that, I now might step my foot into a monster house. Which, if that's what that is, I'll pretty much use the rest of my PP here just clearing it, and then we will have to elixir again and only have one more. Is it really worth it? Well, I guess the Reviver Seeds, when you do get KO'd and revived back, you do come back with, you know, full HP and full PP. I don't really need these hold items though, but I'm more so curious if it is actually a house. It's not. Interesting. Special band again, this sells for a lot of money. So I am going to bring the special band with me. I have 4 apples and 2 orange berries. Let's just hit an apple. Pick up the special band. And is this another X-ray specs? Oh, it's another Insomnoscope. Well, I think I found one Insomnoscope before. This is another good item, but you don't really need it like in a casual playthrough. Basically, it just prevents you from getting put to sleep, right? Kind of there in the name. But when would I wear the Insomnoscope over X-ray specs, right? X-rays are always better. So I'm gonna pass on that. I don't even need this apple. I'm at full. I'm just gonna eat it, whatever. But I just hit one, so I'm still at full belly here. All right, let's grab these coins. Another apple. again, there's no point to eat that one. Okay, that is either a house or a Kecleon shop, but I think it's a house. One of the items got picked up and stolen. Yeah. Okay, whenever you see a whole bunch of coins like this, that's 100% a monster house. Now, the stairs could also be in there. I hate this guy with his quick attack. Scizor also does get agility, so it's a very annoying Pokemon. Huh, we do hit another level, not bad. But whenever you see a bunch of coins like that in a room, at 99% of the time, that is a monster house. So again, it's not like I'm scared to fight or I can't fight any of those Pokemon. It's just about conserving PP. If there was an elixir, like if I saw an elixir, I would have walked right in there. This also could be a house, but it's not. Okay. And sometimes the stairs are actually in the monster houses. So there is occasions where you have no choice but to go in there and fight your way through everybody. Free stairs, we'll take it. And again, because it's hailing, I'm not going to go exploring. Let's grab it and go. Alright, there's a decent amount of items here. One Pokemon that appears to be sleeping, too. Because that other red dot is not moving. Okay, Trico hits another level. So we've each gained 2 levels within Sky Tower. It's kind of cracked. Not gonna lie. We'll take it. Is there any chance Squirtle can get another one? Get all the way to level 30, you know? Oh, 9,000 experience? Probably not. That's a crazy amount right there. Not impossible if we end up having to fight our way through a bunch of stuff. So how much do you give? 594 for Soul Rock? Because Lunatone also gave like 5 something. Alright, here's the stairs. We'll take this guy out too. I mean, we were just looking at Squirtle's thing, right? 9,000 experience points. Well, there's 1,200 right there. So, ooh. Another special band. To be honest, I don't think I need this many more apples. I feel like we're almost there. So we're going to pick up the special band because, again, sells for 1,500 bucks. We found 2 of them. That's a quick, easy 3K by selling it to Kecleon. Now, here's a Pokemon that I want to talk about because that attack right there, Silver Wind, yes, it only did... Okay, that's perfect. So we get to talk about a couple things here. So, first I'm going to kill it. Get this thing out of my face, man. So, Venomoth is... Wow, he actually... How many hits are you living there, man? Venomoth is the most threatening Pokemon in Purity Forest. And I almost need to Elixir again. That's crazy. So, Silver Wind, although I was right in its face there, Silver Wind can hit you from any spot as long as Venomoth is in the same room as you. It will rip Silver Wind. Now, of course, I didn't think it was going to get the boost, so I was going to talk about that too. Silver Wind, just like Ancient Power in regular Pokemon games, there's a very, very small, I think it's like a 5% chance, that it gives you a +1 in every stat. Now, in this game, whenever you get a speed boost, like Scizor with agility, but if you get a speed boost from Silver Wind as well, not only do you become bulkier and stronger, offensively and defensively, but a speed boost will then allow Venomoth to move multiple turns in a row. And obviously right now it did not do much damage because Squirtle's level 30. But imagine I pull up in Purity Forest against a Venomoth and Squirtle is only level 10. You know, I would actually get one shot by Silver Wind. Oh wait, I was about to click the button again and it was going to become delinked. Let me switch this over here. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking about Venomoth. But that thing is, it's kind of funny because in regular Pokemon games, Venomoth is not that threatening. Neither is Parasect. Here's Silver Wind again. Damn, that literally just OHKO'd Trico. That's insane. Go for quick attack, buddy. Oh, dude. It almost KO'd him again. Get this thing out of my face, man. We're not even in Purity Forest and it's already putting in work. Well, this is why I brought a couple Oran Berries with me to full heal. But my goodness, man, that attack is so broken. Hold on. Do I need to Elixir first? No, I got a couple more uses of Bite Ice Beam. Damn, Venomoth? But yeah, if you're ever playing Purity Forest, especially with something that's weak to Psychic, like a Dark or Psychic type. I mean, did I just say weak to Psychic? I don't know what I said. Let me try that again. if you're playing Purity Forest with a Pokemon that is weak to bug attacks, which is what Silverwind is, like a Psychic or Dark type or Pure Grass type, you will just get one shot by Silverwind. And it's very frustrating because Venomoth only appears at the very end of Purity Forest, right? And, you know, aka in between floors 80 through the end, 98. So usually to get to that point of Purity Forest, it takes about 2 hours to do so. So imagine playing the game for 2 hours, being very close to the finish line, just to have a Venomoth pull up and ruin your day. I need to go see what these items are up here, by the way. Oh, it's a house, damn it. Okay, well, we can actually... Oh, it's a copy of Frustration. No. No. Bro, you need to come over here, man. I don't want to waste all my PP. This is the problem with having a partner Pokemon like this, is I can't control what he's going to do. You know, he wants to go fight him. Well, and Dusclops is the worst because bro has pressure. I might switch spots with him eventually. I really want that Frustration TM though. I also could make a run for it and just leave bro fighting up there, but then again, every single time I take a step, he's wait, and if I attack with Bite Ice Beam, no, I wouldn't become delinked. I can use it once. But because of pressure, he takes an extra PP. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and Elixir and fight my way through these guys, actually. Because I really do want that Frustration TM, but... Oh, nice. Now, if I hit Water Gun, that'll probably KO Flygon, and I get a free bubble damage on the one in the back. Yeah, perfect. that saves a little bit of PP there. Let's see if we can do it again. And does pressure still trigger? It does. I hate Dusclops. Throw a rock at it. Get out of here, bro. You can't pressure my my rocks. Well, we'll see you, buddy. This must be the one that had Frustration. Obviously, it's the last one. All right. Anyway, I didn't really want to do that because of the waste of the PP. What does the Racket Band do? A hold item that awakens hostile sleeping Pokemon. No. Not interested. But Frustration is way too good to pass up. I had to grab that. Alright, let's go see what this one item is down here as we try to find the stairs. Well, we're down to our last elixir. I still have the 3 Reviver Seeds, so... By the way, I need to eat this plain seed because it does nothing. After Trico got one-shot by Venomoth. Not this guy, bro. I need to do this so that hopefully Water Gun KOs it and we get free damage on the other guy. Nice. Okay, strong enough to OHKO. Pressure Pokemon are so annoying, man. Dusclops does not... Or actually, Dusclops does pull up in Purity Forest. Now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure he does. But the main pressure mon that I'm always thinking of in Purity Forest is Aerodactyl. All these Giga threats, Aerodactyl, Venomoth, Flygons even in Purity Forest, they all appear at, you know, the very last section between 80 and 100. Alright, Mr. Sandtomb. Trico, get up here and KO this thing. Never mind. But yeah, Venomoth, Parasect, Aerodactyl, all these guys. Dusclops, Shuppet. By the way, there is a sun on this floor, that's why I'm doing like 0 damage right here. It's kind of annoying. Okay, Bullet Seed is going to smoke Aerodactyl. How many rocks do I have left? Just 11? Trying to think if I should fight this Aerodactyl or just make a run for it, because once bro gets in the same room with us, he can start to rip agilities. They never do it in the hallway. They always wait until you're in the room with them. And again, I was just talking about pressures. I don't really want to fight this either. If Trico turns around and decides to Bullet Seed it, that's fine, but we find the stairs, so I'm not wasting that PP. All the way to... We're on floor 25 already? Damn. I should have brought more elixirs. Oh, right as I say it, okay. We find the mid section, which is funny. If you look at the mini-map, it says Sky Tower mid. It always says mid whatever dungeon, and then which would signify mid means middle, right? AKA the halfway point. So you think this is a 50 floor dungeon, but just like the other ones, it's like 2 or 3 more floors after this, like 5 at the most, to get to the end, right? That was how it worked with Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. You go through like 15, 20 floors, and then you get to the mid section, and then it's like 2 or 3 more floors. I was like, how's that the middle? Anyway, the good thing about this place, it does fully refill your PP. So we're right back in the game after getting past all those pressure guys. So that's not bad. Claydol and Salamence, interesting. I was trying to see if I could line them up in a straight line so I don't have to attack twice, but it's not possible. Mence, I got an Ice Beam for you, big dog. Catch this real quick. We made him cringe with the bite. Do I only have 1 more elixir? This is tough. Let's hope what I was just talking about is true in this dungeon as well, where it's only a handful of floors to get up to the end with Rayquaza. Okay, we're gonna have to fight this too. It's a Metagross. I feel like I could one-shot you with the water combo. Yeah, Squirtle's way too strong, man. And we do get a level for Trico all the way to 28. Okay, take it. We'll take it. Let me actually, speaking of that, how close is Squirtle now? Oh, 100 experience points. So next Pokemon we take out, we're hitting level 30. That's actually, I feel like that's a pretty good spot to be at. I hit the wrong button. Whatever, I'll just do this and the Trico can KO it. I don't even have to waste a PP for myself. Okay, so 315 experience. There we go, level 30. Not bad, not bad. To be 28 and 30 is pretty high. What is his floor layout, by the way? That's a pretty high level combination to take on Rayquaza, I feel like. And again, that's the importance of being linked up throughout this entire playthrough. The first time I played this game, I didn't know... Wow, the stairs were here the whole time. That's actually the entire floor layout. Is crazy. It's just a straight line. The first time I played through this game, I didn't know about linking 2 attacks together. And when you do this, you get an additional 1.5x multiplier to the experience yield when you KO Pokemon. So I think the first time I beat the game, I was not level 30 and 28 combined like this. I was probably like low 20s, which made the game a hell of a lot harder. So again, linking up as early as you can. Oh, not another sunny floor. That's bad. I need to find the stairs quickly. Water attacks aren't going to do nothing. Okay, this guy's going the other way. It is an Aerodactyl too. Mence. Oh, one of these guys might pull up here. I'm going to dance around in this hallway and hope they go the other way. Oh, they both did. Surprising. But yeah, so it made the game a lot harder. So if anybody, you know, I already have a Warp Scarf, right? Yeah. Oh, actually, I could eat another apple. We don't need these apples. But to anybody that is seeing this video on YouTube, right? If you're gonna play through this game yourself, which you really should, this game it's so good. It's so much fun, man. You know, link up your attacks as quickly as you can at the start of the playthrough, and you're gonna grow levels a lot faster, and it'll make the game more enjoyable because it's more reasonable to fight and KO stuff. You know, obviously, the higher level you are, the stronger you are. So. Alright, we can take out this Mence. Even with the water attack and him resisting. Yeah, he does actually get one shot. Again, stab type attacks are just too strong. Resistance, of course it matters, but not as much as you would think. I don't even need those coins. What's the point? We're going to sell all those special bands that I got and make a bunch of cash. Okay, nice. Here's the stairs. I guess Trico's probably going to bullet seed it. I'm surprised he didn't actually. Yeah, okay, there it is. I was waiting for bro to go for it. Now also, how many bullet seeds do you have left? Because I kind of want to turn on just bullet seed before we get to Rayquaza. Whoops. Moves. Oh, okay. That was the first time he's used it. So Trico, turn off absorb and quick attack. And also Mega Drain. I don't feel like you're going to use more than 9 bullet seeds in there. We should be getting close. I don't know how many floors this is, but great. This guy again. I do still have one more elixir, I'm pretty sure though, which I will have to rip on Squirtle. before we get to Ray. Oh, I missed. That's unfortunate. I don't want to use another attack, though, so I'm just going to beat it down the slow way. Okay, let's try a gravel rock. There's no way he could have had that much HP left. I feel like he was almost KO'd. Alright, Metagross, find some coins. Give me those coins, Metagross. I slowed him down, so we get a couple free hits. Okay, that was the one. What is this? Another special band is crazy. The fact that I'm almost out of here, I bet we don't need any more apples. Oh, I should pick it up though. All right, should I elixir now? Nah, not yet. Okay, 5th floor of the summit. Apparently, we're still not there. I don't like the look of this layout. I bet there's a bunch of really small rooms in here. These ones are annoying because they take forever to find the room with the stairs. At least go see what these items are. A couple of coins. Okay. I'm also trying to bob and weave the enemies again just to conserve PP. I still have an elixir, so it's not a huge deal, but you know, why waste it when we don't have to type thing. Gotta be getting close, though. Okay. Rainy floor is good, actually. I'm already strong enough to one-shot everything with this water combo, but this will really help boost up the power. Dang it. No stairs. Ah, you would come this way. Alright. Can I one-shot with bubble? I can. Good, because the water gun missed. As long as we stop seeing pressure mons, man. Get these guys out of here. Alright, Salamence is fine. Claydol is fine. Just no more pressure, guys, to drain my PP. That's annoying. Salamence didn't see us somehow, so that's fine. He keeps going the other way. Okay. Check the whole left side of the map pretty much with nothing. So let's go this way. I'm trying to avoid the rest of these guys. I feel like there's going to be more Aerodactyls. So, let's not do that unless we have to. Another dead end. Keep going up, Mence. Great. Okay. Let's see if Claydol goes the other way. Of course he doesn't. That's alright. Well, the stairs are obviously... Okay, I'm almost out of moves again. Ah, that's what I was waiting for. If we just saw Aerodactyl, I was going to have to KO it. I'm just going to go ahead and elixir now. I mean, I'm sure we're within 2-3 floors away. Also, I'm going to eat this last apple, too. Because then I can pick up whatever items we find on these last couple floors here. Alright, who's this? Mence? Oh, there's the stairs, too. Let's go for Bite Ice Beam. I should save these Ice Beams for Ray, but, you know, it's whatever. Alright, the other Mons went the other way. I'm not even going to walk all the way to the other side of the floor to check those 3 items. Because we haven't seen a single elixir, so why would we see another one? Damn, I didn't think there was this many floors. Interesting. Okay, that's a very confused Flygon. We'll take it. Let's see which way. Let me start by going this way. Shockwave? Neither one of us can utilize that. Good, they're all going the other way. Get out of here, man. And we find the stairs. Let's go, baby. Come on. Rayquaza, where you at, man? Oh, right on cue. Okay, so it was 9 floors. Interesting. But the first half was like 25. That was crazy. Is this the top floor? I don't know, Trico, but it looks like it to me, buddy. Who goes there? Who dares trespass upon my airspace? What? That voice. Could it be Rayquaza? Indeed, I am. The sky is my domain. Depart at once. No. But we don't have the time to argue. We came here because we need your help. Never. Oh, you want to catch his ice beam then, big dog? I am the being of the sky, and you are but denizens of the ground. To each other, there is a world destined as their own. For hundreds of millions of years, never once have I descended to the ground. And the opposite shall also hold true. Let there be no mercy for those that defy the laws of nature. Prepare for the end. Alright, let me just make sure Trico only has Bullet Seed. Yeah, I only want him to spam that. And then, do we have anything to cheat? I still have 10 gravel rocks. I might as well chuck one at this guy. A little bit of free chip. Oh, you know what though? Ice Beam and Bubble both have range. So I can go for this. Obviously, I'm going to miss the water gun. But we get a free hit with Bubble, which probably does more than a gravel rock at 20. Yeah, I did 33. Alright, bite Ice Beam. I made it cringe. It's hilarious. Alright, Bullet Seed, go. Oh, he got a 2-hitter, but he only went 1 for 2. But we made Rayquaza cringe, so he doesn't get to attack. Until he shakes off this cringe status. Okay, Rayquaza's no longer cringing. Bro, Trico's having really bad luck with Bullet Seed right now. That's back-to-back 2-hitters. You know, 2 out of 5 hits. And in both cases, he only went 1 for 2. So bro's clicked Bullet Seed twice and only got 2 hits out of the possible 10. That's crazy. Anyway, let's make it cringe again. I didn't cringe it. And I missed Ice Beam. Wonderful. Come on, Trico. We need a 5 for 5. Okay, 4 for 4. Did Ray just DD in my face and scary face me? Oh, this is not looking good, boys. Hold on. Fight. Ice Beam. Get it. I missed Ice Beam again. No! Is this thing not even... Okay, he has Twister. I was gonna say, where is his... Where's my other Oranberry? I was about to say, where is bro's flying attacks to just destroy Trico? Yeah, the 3-hitter Bullet Seed does the job. Let's go, baby. Alright, Rayquaza. What do you got to say for yourself now, man? We need your help, man. Don't be so hostile and try to attack us here. You just got absolutely sauced up by Ice Beam Bullet Seed. Easy money. Well, what? An earthquake? It's not possible. We're on top of the clouds. That is a good point, actually. These are shockwaves. And they're huge. That's it. I got it. Look straight up, Rayquaza. Oh no. It's the meteor. Oh no. What is that? What are those? It's a shooting star, and it's enormous. It will destroy the world if it continues on its path. That is why we came, Rayquaza. Please, destroy the falling star. So, that is why. Yes, please hurry and destroy it. Before I try, I need to know your resolve. The star has come too close. If I were to lose my hyper beam here, you would not escape unscathed. So, we accept that from the start. Well said. Rayquaza's like, good answer. Okay, here we go, baby. Hyper beam for the win. Take charge of your destiny. That's a powerful dragon right there. But don't get it twisted. Kyogre's still the GOAT. You get hit with the flashbang real quick. They always be hitting you with the bright screens in these Pokemon games. Huh? Where am I? Is this a dream? No. This is no dream. Yes. The star's explosion swallowed me, and I'm now adrift. As a spirit. What's gonna happen? Oh no, not this fool again. This shadow, Gengar. Heh, Squirtle. Didn't take much to put you down. Serves you right. Now, what to do with you? Man, I'm gonna wake up and hit you with a Bite Ice Beam combo. That's what I'm gonna do. I know. I'll drag you into the dark world. That'll do it. Please don't take me to the Shadow Realm with Giratina. No thank you. Gengar is dragging me. Gengar said he would drag me into the dark world. What is the dark world? Am I going to be abandoned in a world I don't know? The bro's just yanking my tail right now. What are we doing here? Huh? Darn it, I took the wrong path. We're in the void, man. There is no paths. It's all, you know, it's all one big open space. What? This isn't like me. I can't tell which way is which. Heh, to heck with this. I'll just ditch you here. That's it. Goodbye to you. I hope that's the last time we see Gengar. I hate that guy. He's a douche. Hey. Hey, can you hear? Snap out of it. And we're back. Nice. Huh? This place? We're at the Hill of the Ancients. Yeah, it says it on the mini-map right there. Regain consciousness? Oh? I'm sure of it. I'm sure back there, Gengar saved me. Maybe. Did Gengar save Squirtle too? Awesome. You're alive. You really had us all worried. You were incredible. I'm so glad you're safe. Good to see you too, Caterpie. It's fantastic. Everyone, thank you. But what about the star? What happened to it? Fear not, the star is no more. Though it will not be right away, the disasters shall soon be calmed. Really? We did it, Squirtle. Everything worked. We won peace. Very nice. Look at everybody back in the square. They're all happy. Oh yeah, by the way, this Wishcache pond, that big stone slab in the middle, right in front of Wishcache. Once we head back there, because now that we're about to enter the post-game here, that big stone slab right in front of Wishcache should open up, and then we can go down into a cavern to like actually evolve Pokemon now, which we haven't had access to yet. Yippee! This is the greatest. This calls for a celebration. Let me shoot my Hydro Pump to kick it off. Alright, Uncle Blastoise, calm down, buddy. Well, hold it there. Don't you point those things at me. Face the other way. The other way. No. Let it loose, man. Grip it and rip it. You gotta be kidding me. Lombre's about to get pumped right off the cliff. I'll secure him so he can't get away. Oh. Not bad. Hey, why is everybody teaming up on Lombre? What did bro do? What? You're serious? No. Don't. Squirtle? Who is this? Ah, Gardevoir. We owe you... my bad, let me try that again. We owe everything to you, Squirtle, and your friends. Peace has returned to our world. Thank you for everything. And now, Squirtle, your role here has ended. Soon, you must return to your own world. It is time to bid farewell. It's finally come. The time has finally arrived. Why am I like dematerializing here? Squirtle, I am so sorry for this. To everyone, please bid farewell. What a sad ending right there. I'm just gonna vanish into thin air. Oh, Squirtle. Squirtle? Your body. What's happening to you? Trico? Everybody else? I'm sorry, but I have to leave. What? What are you saying? Did you see Bellsprout's face right there on the sprite? Everyone, thank you for everything. All this time. Huh? Leave? What do you mean, leave? My role as a Pokemon has ended. I have to return to the human world. Unbelievable. Go back? T-Tar looks hella shocked right there. To the human world? Huh? Why? Why? I don't understand. Why do you have to leave? Didn't we... Aren't we friends? Yes, you will always be my friend, Trico. I will never forget you. Don't go, Squirtle. I am blessed to have met you. What am I gonna do when you're gone, Squirtle? I'm so very sorry. This is goodbye. Squirtle! Look at everyone's little pictures in the box. They all look so sad in that box there. And here I go, adrift into the stars. GG's. What a fire story though, like super underrated game in general. Again, I never played these as a kid. I really wish I did. These are kind of fire. Shout outs again to Picaspery. His playthrough is what made me like discover this game in the first place. And that's why I had to tap in and play it myself. Squirtle, why? I don't understand. Why? Why is it necessary to leave us? Squirtle saved my life. But I hadn't done anything to show my thanks. Left. Before... Why did he say left? What? Before I could even say thanks. Oh, cause I left. I thought he said left as in like to the... I was like, what? You're right. Just upped and went like that. Why now? Why when the world's been saved? Just when things were gonna get better. This was coming. Our world, it was saved by Squirtle. I look back now. When I bound for the sky, Squirtle seemed as if resigned to accept what was to come. I think I know. Squirtle must have become a Pokemon to save us. And when the star was destroyed, Squirtle knew that it would be time to leave. Why did Squirtle tell me earlier? If this was coming, why didn't Squirtle tell me? Those words couldn't be spoken. As much as you are heartbroken now, Squirtle must have felt the same pain of leaving. Try to understand, Trico. Squirtle. Bro just sits down on the ground. Alright, is this the credits or what? I need to get some water. It's too much talking. Almost, I think. I don't know. What is this? I'm rising into the sky. Is this my spirit? It's your soul. I wonder where I'm going. That's your soul drifting up to heaven, Squirtle. Because you know, all throughout your life, you did nothing but good deeds. Your friend is heartbroken. A true friend. A friend for life. You finally realize it now. If you wish, and wish very strongly, perhaps you will meet again. Okay. Alright, here we go. Shout out to everybody at Chunsoft, I think was the the developers of this game. Super good game, man. I'm still probably gonna go for a little bit more on the recording because I want to see if we can, or like what kind of side quests we can pick up, because we still need to find the Sky Blue Plains friend area, and you can only find that from like a random side quest that you get, and it's not even guaranteed because I think we've seen one side quest in the playthrough that said it netted you a friend area as a reward. So we need to keep finding those that just generically state friend area as a reward. And eventually when we do enough of them, or it could be the very next one we do, it's just random, so. But eventually we will find the Sky Blue Plains, which for some reason is needed to unlock Purity Forest. I don't know why. And then I think the very first, if not like the second, main mission of the post-game revolves around Latios and Latias. And upon doing that... Oh, I didn't even know Sugimori worked on this game. That's intense. interesting. I mean, I'm not surprised. He's like the GOAT at drawing Pokemon art, especially the old school stuff. And so we also have to finish the whole main story with Latios and Latios. And then I think those two things, maybe there's a third thing you need. And then all of a sudden you'll just randomly have Purity Forest like available in the list of dungeons where you can travel to. So it doesn't even really announce it. I think it's just all of a sudden it just appears there. And it's kind of weird that it wasn't. I mean, it's such a notorious dungeon in this game, and it's really the thing that like most people play Mystery Dungeon, or like the most uploaded Mystery Dungeon content on YouTube besides just the playthrough is strictly Purity Forest, and trying to clear, just basically get a Pokemon all the way through that 99 floor dungeon, because like I've talked about before, there's so much RNG luck involved, because it's random the way that the rooms are set up, the way that the items, you know, at what rate do that different items spawn. And it's literally impossible to clear without getting enough apples and elixirs. So anyway, back to the story. I don't want to leave. I want to stay longer. I didn't realize the credits were that short. With my invaluable buddy Trico, right? Is that where this is going? Without my invaluable, irreplaceable friend, Trico. Here we are, back at the Turtle Team base. Well, I guess I'm not here, but everybody else is here. Oh, here we go, baby. Your boy is coming back. Lombree's like, bro, look. Now we're all in a circle, just like hopping around together. Everybody's so happy. We're getting hyphy, man. The end. Actually, just end. Don't even need it. Don't even need the. All right. So let's just re-roll the game or what? Oh, the story of Squirtle and Trico ends here, but the playlist on YouTube does not. But Turtle isn't done yet. There are so many. I don't know why that looks so funny, but but Turtle, because it's I named my rescue team just Turtle. That was all I named it, so that's why it says it like that. But I should have put like Turtle Team or Turtle Squad or something. I should have put Squirtle Squad. That would have been fire. Anyway, there are many rescues to be done. A new adventure begins. The legendary Pokemon are set to make their appearance. Don't go away. Wow, this is like plugging the the playlist for me. Good job, game. All right. So, we still have to recruit all these legendary Pokemon. Like, we got to get Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Of course, you see Groudon and Rayquaza there, but of course, Kyogre's in this as well. And even like Mew, Mewtwo. Celebi is actually the reward for the clearing Purity Forest the first and only time. And Celebi joins your squad. Due to Squirtle and Trico's heroic actions, the falling star was destroyed. Although we didn't do much. Shout out to Rayquaza and Hyper Beam. And peace returned to the world of Pokemon. But that did not put an end to the natural calamities. Natural disasters still occurred, but much less often. Needless to say, Turtle's rescue activities continued as if nothing had changed. Several mornings later. Alright. Let's see what kind of side quests we can pick up now. Good morning, Squirtle. Did you just wake up? Indeed I did. I went by the Pelipper post office earlier. The bulletin board was still covered with rescue jobs. Even though it's peaceful again, many Pokemon still need our help. Squirtle, let's keep on doing our best as always. Sounds like a plan to me, buddy. Squirtle! What up, Caterpie and Metapod? What's the matter? It's Snubble. There's something weird going on. Snubble is weird? I mean, yeah. Weird how? He looks completely different. Squirtle, let's go to the square. I wonder if Snubble underwent evolution. Could it be? Okay, they say let's go to the square and we don't even go to the square. We just go straight up to Wishcash Pond. For sure. Hi, Alakazam. Alakazam, have you seen Snubble? I heard something strange happen to him. I'm Snubble. Oh, chill, bro. What? You're Snubble? But you don't look anything like the way you did before. I don't really understand either. I went into the cave there, and all of a sudden... What cave? It appeared, without me noticing. Wishcash, you were right in front of it. What do you mean? See? Right there. Where did that come from? I don't know why, but those two lily pads in the water kind of look like a Pac-Man. like they're going to attack a Wishcash. So you went in there. Yep. And I came out looking like this. Snubble underwent evolution. He evolved. Wow. Thanks, Alakazam. Evolution? Evolved? I don't follow. Pokemon, upon satisfying certain conditions, may evolve. When a Pokemon undergoes evolution, its appearance changes. Oh, wow. Your own appearance? That can change? I suspect that cave is where evolution can take place. Wow. Great detective work, Alakazam. This is merely a hypothesis. Perhaps evolution could not take place before, because the world's balance was askew. However, now that that star has been destroyed, the world's balance has been restored. And perhaps that cave became unsealed. So if I evolved, I would become like Metapod? I wish. I want to be a Butterfree quickly. What? Wait a second. I don't know if I like this or not. My cute little face turned all craggy. Evolution is not a bad thing. Appearance isn't the only thing that changes through evolution. You also get a lot more powerful, and that's what it's all about. One's power and abilities may be enhanced, for example. Maybe are enhanced. Oh, really? I might be stronger? That makes me want to evolve even more. I wish I could be a Butterfree soon. Me too. All you gotta do is get to level 10, little buddy, and you too can become a Butterfree. Can we evolve if we go to that cave? Yes. But it would depend on the conditions, aka Trico and Squirtle have to be a high enough level, which they both need to be 16 to reach their middle form. Obviously, we're both around level 30 now, so... If I wanted to, I could become Grovyle and Wartortle, but we're not doing that yet. Squirtle, let's go to the cave if we're ready to evolve. Alright, like I just said, man, not yet. Actually, you can't even enter the cave with 2 Pokemon. You have to go in there solo. So, just to showcase that, the entrance is too narrow. There's only room for 1. Come alone to enter. So there's nothing else we can do here for now, but maybe at some point I will evolve into Wartortle and Grovyle. Either way, we still need to go recruit more Squirtles and more Tricos, right? Because again, getting a living dex, I need like 3 copies of every Pokemon that evolves 3 times, or you know, has a 3-stage evolution line. So even if I did evolve this thing into Wartortle, we still could have another Squirtle, but I kind of want to keep this Squirtle and this Trico specifically in their baby forms forever. And then like I'll go catch 2 additional Squirtles. I say catch, recruit 2 additional Squirtles and then evolve those into like Wartortle and Blastoise, because they won't be as special to me, right? This Squirtle and this Trico are probably going to stay in their baby form forever. Just too iconic, man. Alright. Let's go over to the bulletin board and check side quests here. What's up with these guys? What's up, Uncle? You were flat out incredible. Seriously, consider teaming up with me. Maybe someday. Alright, let's see what we got here. Gravel Rock. 300 Pokecoins. No way. Again. 3 straight things of 300 Pokecoins. 4 straight. And a Heal Seed. Okay, those are all just awful side quests. So again, those re-roll every time after we complete one, so I think I do still have one here. A Max Elixir plus a mystery item. So I'm going to take this job, and we're going to go do it real quick. And then we'll see what we can get after that. Oh, this guy has an elixir and reviver seeds. I have 6,000 coins. I only had like 100 coins when we started the the Sky Temple. So I basically found 6,000 coins in there. I don't really need Reviver Seeds anymore. Well, yeah, I do. Never mind. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. What am I saying? I want to save a little bit of money, though, because I still need to buy a bunch of friend areas with Wigglytuff. Oh, right. We need to sell. I'm about to make a bunch of cash. My bag is full, though, so we got to go deposit stuff. Okay, so we're going to store the Reviver Seeds, Attract. I'm going to store everything that I'm not going to sell. I could keep Shockwave to like teach to an electric type, but I'll keep a Warp Scarf too. I don't even care about the skill points. I kind of want to know how much it sells for. But I think I'm gonna sell Shockwave. I'm gonna keep Facade, because what if I get a Teddy Ursa and I evolve it into Ursaring? Facade might be halfway decent. I guess Frustration Return would just be better anyway. But anyway, let's do this. Mainly, I just want to sell these 3 special bands, because that right there, 1,500 a piece. That's 4,500 for the 3 of those, and so that's not bad. But I'm not going to sell them one by one. I deposited everything else, so we can just click the sell all button much quicker, and we get 8,400. That's pretty good, actually. All right, now we can buy this elixir, and then see what the shiny Kecleon has here. Because we need to always be on the lookout for escape orbs. Because that's really what's going to help us with recruiting and now that we're in the post game. And speaking of, when I go do this side quest, I'm going to see if I can recruit a couple Mons real quick. Roll call is actually also pretty good. Roll call, I can read the info about this. So it draws all the enemies, It draws all your teammates near you. So if I step on a random warp tile, me or my partner, right? It'll warp either whoever steps on the warp tile. It warps you to a random spot in the room, and then you become separated from your teammates, right? So if you use a roll call orb, it'll bring you back together, and that is important because when you're apart like that, every time you take a step, you have to watch your opponent like fight an enemy, assuming they're like face to face with somebody, and it's very annoying. So having roll call orbs is better. Honestly, what was this side quest? Only the 11th floor. I guess I'll take like an apple or 2 with me, but and maybe 1 elixir, but I probably don't need anything else. Oh, I have an elixir, right? I don't need this roll call orb though, so I'm gonna stash it. All right, I'll keep that elixir and pull out a couple apples and an escape orb, I guess. But it's nice to have an extra X-ray specs here in storage. I guess that's really it, huh? Just an apple, maybe an escape orb, why not? Why do I have the TM for Torment? I don't remember that. Maybe I got it as a reward for like a side quest. Take out 1 Reviver Seed, why not? Alright. Now also Trico, there should be something coming up here where Trico says, hey, you know, now that well, he doesn't say now that we're in the post game, but something should pop up where he says, hey, you know, we don't need to go on every mission together. If you want to go out, you know, on mission solo, go for it. Which is kind of what I'm waiting for, because I would rather just go as Squirtle. Now, when I do like post game, like the main missions of the post game, I'll still bring Trico with me, because we might need Bro's help with the big damage he can do with Bullet Seed. But for the most part, when I go on these side quests, I'd rather just do them just as Squirtle, because it's easier just to position 1 Pokemon. As you've seen throughout the playthrough, like Trico's kind of been annoying, where he gets into weird spots. Why is there a Medicham over here? What are you doing, bro? Oh, this is the Medicham from Team Meanies. That's right. That Lombre, he amuses me so. Oh, long time no see. Are you well? You see, I've heard about Lombre's tale. It is too funny. I have learned that Lombre almost drowned at sea. But that Lombre, he lives in water. How very pathetic. Okay. Anyway. Oh, okay. I think what I was just explaining, I think is about to happen right here. Oh yeah, Squirtle. Wait a second. There's something I wanted to talk over with you before we go to a dungeon. Okay, nice. I was really hoping this would happen soon. You know how we always go to dungeons together, Squirtle? But I think we'll be seeing all sorts of different dungeons from now on. I think some of them will be tough, even for us. So I have an idea. Instead of us running things all the time, we should let the team as a whole do it. How about we change things so we can pick the leader and members to go into the dungeons? That might mean we won't be going on rescues to certain dungeons, but that will let us handle rescues better by having more Pokemon types available. Do you like the idea? I love the idea, buddy. Squirtle, do you think it'd be good to be able to freely choose leaders? Yes. Yep, that's right. I thought you'd agree, Squirtle. Okay, new rule. We can now freely pick the Pokemon that are going into dungeons. I think this is how we should pick the leader of a team going into a dungeon. In its friend area, make the team member you want as the leader, then select Make Leader on the menu. That will make the Pokemon the team leader. We should do that before every dungeon. One more thing. We should make it so a team leader can go into a dungeon alone if it wants. Anyway, to choose the leader of a dungeon-bound team, in a friend area, use Make Leader. We should always choose the team leader in its friend area before sending the team into any dungeon. Okay, with that being said, Trico, we'll see you later, buddy. Wait, how do I just talk to him? I thought I could go to Trico's like friend area and then leave him behind. Oh, you know what? I think I just accessed it this way. You just go to team, Trico. Okay, stand by. That's what we do. So then when I'm back out of the menu, now it's just Squirtle. Finally, bro. Alright. Even though, you know, Trico's been really, really good. Where am I going, by the way? On Mount Freeze. Trico's obviously been really, really good. And we do have new areas, too. We have, I guess, one. Waterfall Pond. Because, again, Bullet Seed, very high damage. So it's been helpful, but we don't really need it now. At least until we start the main dungeons of the post-game. Alright, real question is, who can I recruit here? Just Swablu, which I don't have yet. Okay. Oh, baby. That's what I like to see. Could this be a Swablu? It is. How about Bite Ice Beam? Absolutely destroy this thing. No, we didn't get it. And now it's nice, too, because now I can walk over water. And Trico would normally have to stay on land, you know. He wouldn't be able to come here with me. But, you know, now that I can do this, it gives me much better options for exploring. Like, I can just take a shortcut like this. Whereas normally he would have been left behind there. So that's really why I wanted to go off exploring by myself. Let me switch over to the water combo here. We don't have the friend area for Shelgon. That's why it's not up in the recruitment list there. But by the time I get to like the third or fourth floor, there's probably going to be different enemies. And I'll check the recruitment search again. I cringed from the headbutt. Nice. Also, I can almost take these guys out just with the regular attack. Interesting. Guess that makes sense. It is kind of a low-level dungeon. But yeah, having this ability to walk over water is so nice. I mean, I've always had it as a Squirtle, but again, I would have separated myself from Trico, and then it would have been annoying to watch Bro get attacked back and forth. That's a Pupitar down there. Could I recruit that? I don't think so. No. I'm just going to move on. Okay, we got some items up here. Potential monster house, no. Stamina band isn't bad, actually. That's a pretty good item. Seal? Get out of here, Seal. Actually, that's a potential recruit, right? No, it's still just Swablu. Pupitar's hella annoying with the sandstorm. Get rid of it. Take this Oranberry too, why not? Alright, we're only going to the 11th floor. It's not bad. I do want to pick up this TM. It will look up Shelgon, but whatever. You never know if the TMs are going to be good or not. Okay, there's another Swablu. I wouldn't mind recruiting that thing, but let me see if I can get bro to notice me. There we go. Damn. Oh, another chance here. Come on, man. Join the squad. Damn. You don't want to be a part of the turtle team here? Oh, just some spikes. Okay. Or actually, that was the iron thorns. Different variation of the spikes and sticks, I guess. All right, there's the stairs. What is this item? Just some coins. Not much, but why not? Okay, only one enemy. Is there anything else new we can recruit now? Oh, great. Chimecho. Oh, Zangoose. I assumed that Swablu was still the name up top. I just read the second name, but getting a Zangoose wouldn't be bad. Do I have one yet? No, I haven't recruited either Chimecho or Zangoose. Seal? I don't have your friend area, buddy. Another copy of Shockwave is funny. I just sold that off. I'll probably keep this one, to be honest. Oh, can't get around that. Oh, that almost looks like a Zangoose, but that's a Vigoroth. Same kind of color scheme though, so that's why I thought for a half a second. Now, here he is. Please join the squad, brother. Damn it. I really need to find the hold item, the friend bow. Obviously, X-ray specs is better, but what I would do once I find a friend bow is I will, who is this over here? Oh, it's Vigoroth. I would always go into dungeons wearing the X-ray specs, but if I see a Pokemon that I can recruit and want to recruit, or like still need to recruit, I would just swap the X-ray specs for the friend bow, and I would keep switching them back and forth, basically. Vigoroth and then a Chimecho. Maybe we can recruit the Chimecho. Let's see. First we gotta get this guy out the way. Damn it. I'm not too sure how it works again with, let's eat this cherry berry real quick. I don't know how it works when you KO Pokemon with ranged attacks. I feel like they might have to be right in front of you in order to have a chance to recruit them, but you know, I'm just saying stuff. I don't really know if that's actually the case. But I think it might be, so just keep that in mind with, you know, if I struggle to recruit stuff when I KO them from a distance, that could potentially be why. How much damage do I do to you? 33? It's probably like a 3-shot with this regular thing. Yeah. Is there a room over here? No, that's a dead end. I'm hoping to at least get a couple things before we leave here, but I'm, you know, one floor away from where we're trying to go here. Still Zangoose and Chimecho. Who is this up here? Oh, don't care. Starting to get hungry too, but obviously the next floor is when we leave this place, so. Alright, one more chance at Zangoose. Don't be going for that, buddy. Zangoose does have quick attack too, so that would have been kind of annoying. Damn, still didn't get it. Oh, not the Vigoroth, man. Alright, let's go to the destination floor. I'm still going to try to grab something before I leave here, though. Where's the mon I'm looking for? Oh, it's in the next room over. Alright, come on, Chimecho. Don't be throwing rocks, man. It's annoying. Damn. They're just not going to let me get the Pokemon I need, huh? Alright. Let's dip out of here. And I'm going to check both my mailbox and the bulletin board again after this, but then it's probably where I'll end it. Although we do need to go talk to Lombre. It was telling, there was a, who was, Metachan. Metachan was saying there was something about Lombre nearly drowning at sea. Oh, it's an elixir plus hidden power. Oh, look at that. We went up from bronze rank to silver rank. Not bad, not bad. I forgot to look at that. No, I don't need to save yet. What time is it, by the way? Oh, damn. I gotta end this recording pretty soon and go make some breakfast before I gotta head off to work. Okay, so we're silver rank 555 points. So I just got 60 for that, so I was a little under 500. So 500 must have been the promotion cutoff, you know, from going from bronze to silver. So I was just under 500, and then we get enough points there with that mission. Alright, one last check of the bulletin board, plus Kecleon shop too. Let's see what we got now. 300 coins, 200 plus mystery, 300 in a mystery item. Oh, we got an A rank mission here. A copy of Bullet Seed is funny. I actually might want to do that one. And 500 plus mystery coin. This is gonna get a lot of points. I'm gonna take this even though I don't know what the mystery reward is, and I also want to take this for Bullet Seed. Maybe, you know, having another copy of that would not be a bad thing at all. Alright, let's check the shop and then talk to Lombre here. What do you got, buddy? More Reviver Seeds. As good as they are, I've been getting so many Reviver Seeds. I'm going to start saving my cash a little bit. Oh, more Roll Call Orbs. I'm actually going to buy both of these, though. Put them in storage. I'm going to go see how many Revivers I have, but I feel like I might have like double-digit Reviver Seeds. And if that's the case, I don't really need to buy 2 more. So let's see how many Revivers we got. Oh yeah, I got 13 of them. And I'm pretty sure I pulled one out before that last mission. So really I have 14. Yeah, it's right here. Alright. So we're going to store Hidden Power, Shockwave. Actually, whatever. Yeah. I'll deal with the bag next time before I take off for a mission. But oh, I think I just hit no. I actually meant to store those, but whatever. We'll organize the bag before we take off for the next mission. Well, let's see what's going on with bro here. Huh? What's that? Oh, you mean what happened at sea? I wasn't drowning. Sheesh, they're making up stories about me. I believe you, because that was Metacham from Team Meanies, and he learned from Gengar, so checks out. You want to know what really happened? I do. See, I went out to sea. I went out to sea to frolic a while back. You know? I was trying that dive thing. Oh, is this how we get the HM for dive? So I was having fun going underwater, and I got washed out to sea a bit. All of a sudden, these wicked clouds rolled in, and before I knew it, there was a full-blown storm raging. There's more. A dungeon appeared in the sea. I was shocked witless. I got out of there fast. But who would have guessed it? A dungeon in a stormy sea. I said a dungeon. That was bad. Because I was combining dungeon and sea at the end. A dungeon in the sea. AKA, by the way, I think Stormy Sea, I think is a dungeon where Kyogre is. So this is actually like relevant that we had to talk to Lombre. Huh? You want to know more about the dungeon in the sea? I do. I vamoosed it out of there. That's a funny looking word, vamoosed. So I can't tell you much. I know. Maybe Wishcash would know something. Yeah, that's best. Go talk to Wishcash. Okay. But wait, there's more. Let's go up here then. Where you at, buddy? Ah, so you wish to know about the dungeon in the sea. I too have heard of it. I have heard of a place that is far off of our coast. It is a sea churned by torrential storms and violent waves. It is a place appropriately named the Stormy Sea. There, one will find a dungeon that leads to the bottom of the sea. The sea is infinitely dark, and its depth unimaginable. That is what I've heard. You look eager to go. Damn right I am. However, to go beneath the sea, a hidden machine named Dive is needed. Without Dive, you cannot go to the Stormy Sea. Your face tells me you're desperate to go. So be it. You may have this. And there we go. Just like that, we get gifted the HM for Dive. Okay. So again, you know, I'm Squirtle. I could teach Dive to Squirtle. But you don't actually have to teach the HM. Like, for example, if I was Charmander as my starter, or somebody that can't learn Dive, you know, Bulbasaur or whatever, as long as you have the HM move for Dive in your inventory, in your bag, you can still go to these dungeons. You don't actually have to teach the Pokemon the move. I understand that it is a very rare item that was found in a place called Solar Cave. If you were to carry that hidden machine as an item, I guess he tells me right now, or if any team member wishing to enter the dungeon used the hidden machine to learn Dive, you would be able to enter the stormy sea. Okay. You just name dropped something else called Solar Cave in yellow text. Do I also get access to that? Okay, beware, you must take it with you or learn it. Bro just casually mentioned Solar Cave is where he found Dive. Let me go check my available dungeons here. We might have just got access to 2 more things. Yeah, he just casually dropped Solar Cave in there. So now, we had Waterfall Pond, but now we just got 2 more, Stormy Sea and Solar Cave. So, we'll check those out next time, but again, I'm going to have to bring Trico with me because I'm pretty sure that Stormy Sea leads to Kyogre. And you already know that's the most powerful legendary Pokemon ever created. So, Squirtle would probably get sauced up trying to 1v1 a Kyogre, so I think I need to bring my Bullet Seed buddy with me. But, like I said, I'm out of time for the recording today, and I need to go make some breakfast, so this is where I'm going to cut off why can't I remember? Part 7, right? Yeah. This is where I'm going to cut off part 7 in the YouTube playlist. And just as a refresher, that was the conclusion of the main story, but there's a whole lot more to go. Not only in terms of story missions for the post-game, but to reiterate, we do need to recruit all 386 Pokemon to finish this playthrough, technically. And then have a living dex available to try to take anybody we want through Purity Forest. So, a lot more to come. But again, this is going to do it for today and part 7 as a whole. So for anybody that is seeing this video in the future, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough so far. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright? Thank you again. Have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.